Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an impromptu video on Gran Turismo. I have found an incredibly cheesy way to make loads of money, and I wanted to share it with everyone as soon as I possibly could. How you basically do it is in Gran Turismo's latest update, the 1.4 update, they've increased the amount of money that you can make on custom races. What you need to do is set up a custom race against a load of Tomahawks. But these are not ordinary Tomahawks. These Tomahawks have been broken. So what you would do is set up a custom race. I'll show you how you do it here. Go to race settings. And you need to set, first of all, you need to set all of these settings here. So just feel free to pause the video and take a look at these settings. I'm just going to make one small change because I'm still playing with this idea. This is very much live. Let's go grid start because I think it's going to be a bit better. And we just want to do one lap of the 24-hour Nürburgring circuit, which is the longest track in the game. It doesn't really matter what other settings you use down here, really, to be honest. Just as long as you've got fuel turned off. Make sure it's dry weather, don't make it more difficult than it needs to be for yourself. Make sure it's on professional level difficulty, and then this is where the exploit really comes in, because I've got a custom car list. So you have to go through and program this by adding cars from your garage. Now, this is not just an ordinary Tomahawk X. This Tomahawk has been basically broken. What I've done to this Tomahawk is limit its top speed to 40 miles an hour by changing its gear ratios to the lowest possible setting. So go ahead and do that. Play around with it. I'm not going to give you a step-by-step. You should know how to do that. Go and set all of your gear ratios on your own Tomahawk X to the lowest possible, and then add it to a list here like this. And then the other thing you need for this exploit is you need a Bath 595, which is this little dinky little rubbish car down at the bottom. And this car is going to beat these Tomahawks very easily, very comfortably. I've got mine set on racing medium tyres just because it tends to do grip rolls if you put it on racing soft. Some settings for this car. So very important, you need it engine swapped. So you need to be, I think, level 50 collector to unlock engine swaps, unless you already have the engine for this from a ticket. So go and put in the Honda Civic engine. Again, pause the video here, put all of these tune settings in. I've highly modified it. Absolutely everything that I can buy I bought and fitted. It's fully tuned. It's as good as it's going to get. And then the suspension settings for this I borrowed from someone else. I can't remember who I borrowed them from, to be honest. Just go and Google some good settings for the car just to make it drive nice. Because it is a tricky car to drive once it's got the wrong engine in it. And yeah, without further ado, then we're going to go to the race. And here we are on the grid. Just going to keep my microphone down here. And we're off. Oh, and actually, I've gone a little backwards. Let's cut. Take two. The car didn't like that. I'm just going to start in 5th gear, maybe 4th gear, maybe 3rd gear. There we go. Starting 3rd gear. Making this up as I go along. You'll notice I've got active stability management on. I've got a load of stuff on, but straight away we notice that these cars can't really go anywhere. And now the only trick here is we've got to get through them without hitting anyone. And I've just actually hit someone there, so I'm going to start again. But basically, this is the exploit. Is get through the field without hitting anyone. They're going to get up to 40 miles an hour, which is what they've just done there, and get stuck. Right? They're all stuck at that speed now, and we can just go past them. And there we go, that was quite easy. I didn't go off the track there. I kept it on the track. And now we just have to drive a lap of the Nürburgring and don't crash. And we will get, I think it's, what was it, 475,000, something like that. But obviously that's going to go up by 150% for a clean race bonus. So yeah, you basically just cruise around, It should take you no more than 9 minutes. If it takes longer than that, then I think you should work on your driving a little bit. But don't go flying around, because you'll find that this car's not the easiest thing to drive. You have basically just put 500 horsepower in this, so it's not the easiest thing to drive. It will catch you out, and you will lose that clean race bonus if you go on the grass. So just kind of take it easy like I'm doing here. Enjoy the drive. Think about what you're going to do with all of that money. Just think, all those cars that you can buy when you're earning 600,000 credits every 10 minutes in the game. Just think, it's only going to take you a couple of hours to earn enough credits for any car that you want. And if you like this and you appreciate this, feel free to like and subscribe my videos. I don't usually cover exploits, but I am an exploiter on other games that I play. If anyone here who's watching ever played Motorsport Manager, I'm actually one of the main exploiters on that game. And I've actually play tested for PlaySport games as well a few times as a result of being an exploiter for them. But I've never really bothered exploiting Gran Turismo because there's not been that many. This exploit kind of harks back to GT Sport, where there was a similar problem. They patched it out fairly quickly, so just be aware that they'll probably patch this out as soon as word spreads. So I don't want this video to get too many views, because then Polyphony will get wind of it and probably ban me, or obviously fix the exploit, or both. Just whilst we're driving, I'll explain how the exploit works, because it's interesting to see how Gran Turismo thinks sometimes. So how Gran Turismo works out the reward for these races, it's very simple. It's based on how far you're racing, so that's why we're at the Nürburgring, because it's the longest track. And it's also based on how much better your opponents are than your car. But how it defines how good your car is quite interesting. It doesn't account for any of the modifications, as it turns out, which is why we've selected this Abarth, because right now you could be asking, well, can't I take a Ferrari or something? No. Can you get more money by detuning this car? No, because it doesn't actually take into account the tune of the car at all. It basically just looks at its stock PP level and bases the award on that. And it also works for your competitors as well. So even though those Tomahawks have been completely ruined, it doesn't care about their current PP level in my garage. It cares about the car's standard PP level, as if you was just buying one stock. So basically then you can exploit that. Obviously you want to pick the car that's got the highest PP in the game, which is the Tomahawk, and you want to pick the car that's got the lowest PP in the game. And I'm not actually sure if it's this one, but it's pretty close there. Whoa. And that's why you've got to concentrate. I knew I was going deep into that corner, but I didn't gather it up correctly. I'm obviously not going flat out here. I'm just making sure that I get round, that I don't do anything stupid. I'll give you some advice, by the way, with this car. So you notice I've got stability control on and active steering, counter steering. Don't be a hero, just put them on. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of headache with this car. It's a very skittish car, particularly if you're using a pad as well. I mean, I'm using a wheel, so it's kind of alright. The other thing you might want to do with this car, and I haven't done it actually, is put the brakes to the rear, and it'll stop the car from diving. So yeah, oh, we've got our first viewer as well. That's great. I wasn't expecting to get any live viewers, but yeah, I'm putting this video out there just because I'm too lazy to edit a video. But yeah, this is basically how you get 670,000 credits every 10 minutes. If you've just joined the video, go back and rewind, and I'll explain it again how I do that. Here's a clue. Oh, it's Vicar. Ah, I thought it would be him at this time of night. Yeah, long time no talk, mate. That's the first time the voice recognition stuff's worked as well. Like, normally when I'm on a live stream, it doesn't come up with what people are typing, but it works. First time it's worked. It's probably the first time my microphone's worked as well. But whoa, easy now, bloody thing. So yeah, if there's a slower car in the game that can beat the Tomahawk than this one, then this will be an even better exploit. I think the Volkswagen camper van, it's slightly higher PP than this, but you know, just play with it, play with the exploit, man. Whoa, I'm having to ride the brakes around there. That was proper sketchy.
I apologise for the last events.
No worries, mate. I've been in a bad place myself, mate. I've been in a proper bad place. I've retired from online racing. That thing is, I'm faster now than I've ever been. I mean, look how fast I am. I'm driving a Fiat 500, mate, and I'm beating a field full of Tomahawks. The fact that the Tomahawks can only go 40 miles an hour because I've played with the gear ratios is neither here nor there. Whoa, I did a wheelie. Whoa, did a wheelie. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you are doing this exploit, make sure that you don't accidentally hit the curbs as well, because the car will roll over. What time are we on? 8 minutes. Whoa.
I've got a wheel now, but miles off the pace.
Keep with it, John. It takes ages to get used to the wheel. You will learn so many techniques that you didn't know, because the techniques you can't do with the pad. It's all about how you turn in. How brave shall I be down here? How brave? Nah, I'm going to chicken out. I want my clean race bonus. I'm not going to push it. I've got all the way around here. I'm not going to push it. I have rolled it on that last curb before as well. Proper annoying. Whoa, we did a wheelie. 9 minutes, 15 seconds. 675,000 credits. And there you go. Take that. And there's the proof. There's the proof. Do that every 10 minutes, you can have any car you want. And here's the replay. This is funny. And we're off. Oh my god. I can't believe the developers of Gran Turismo are this thick. Seriously? Like, do they not play their own game? My god. There we go. So enjoy it. I'm gonna get off. I think I'll have a play in the background, see if I can find a better car for this. But there you go. I thought of it first, I think. I don't think anyone else on YouTube has come up with this before me. So hopefully loads of people will view the video and I'll become famous. You know, I think this is the best money hack in the game so far. So, yeah, have fun with it. It's very broken. And start counting down the days until I get banned for hacking Gran Turismo, like you do. Right, see you in the next one.